All right, good morning. We're going to start a little unboxing video. This is a thing I got today. It's a cute little YaePook um, mini oscilloscope. I just ordered it on Amazon for about 85 bucks, and it came the next morning. So we have a little, uh, we can sort of take a look at the box and open it up. And let's see what it's like. Well, it's usual nice packaging. Take this, open this bag, and you get a nice traveling case for it, which is nice. Very nice, nice feel to it. And then here it is, and it's a very cute little oscilloscope. Significantly, this thing claims about 100 megahertz bandwidth, which is quite good for 85 bucks. And the screen, of course, could be a little bigger, but let's see how it stacks up. Now, by comparison, I've got my, let's go back to the main camera. For comparison, I've got my A10 100 megahertz 2-channel sort of professional scope. I bought this about 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, for only 300 and some bucks. And you can still get these. I think this brand is no longer manufactured or no longer sold, but there's some other ones listed in our recommendations. I'm going to use this because it has a nice square wave calibrator that we can test the new one on. And unlike some of these cheapies, unlike some of these cheap scopes, this has a real BNC input, and you get a real oscilloscope probe with it. I am actually old enough to remember when you couldn't even get an oscilloscope probe for 85 bucks. And then this is a USB cable for power. And there's some switches and so forth. And I'm going to pause and set this up. All right, so I've got the probe installed and I've got it connected to the square wave output. And let's have a look. We'll turn it on. We got a boot screen and a line. And it's not showing anything, but let's push the auto button, the favorite button of scope users everywhere. And there's our square wave. So that's pretty cool. And this is a 500 milliseconds, so the microseconds per division, so it's a 1 kilohertz. Frequency tells us it's 1 kilohertz. Peak to peak of 3 millivolts. Because this is a 10x probe, so we should set the probe setting, which is 1x right now. And let's see if that's a mode. Well, I'll learn how to use it, but so far I'm very pleased. And you'll recall that oscilloscope probes have a little adjustment screw, which is this little hole right here, and all oscilloscope probes need to be calibrated, which will give a better square wave. So the real signal is a very precise square wave, but what's showing here is sort of rounded because the probe is not adjusted yet. And we'll get that set up. Oh, here's the 1x 10x. So I now put it into 10x mode, which is required with a 10x probe. And now it says the peak to peak is 3.16 volts, which it seems like it's about right. Okay, that's the end of this unboxing.